no relationship. What am I gonna do if I want kids? And if I want kids, it means I've got to meet someone. And
But you don't know me like that. Don't come in and tease it. Without a plan to treat me or please me. I know what you needed. Let's not discuss it. Quiet with all of that fussing. Nothing is good turned out to be easy. So give me the reason. We should rush it. You might want to play with my heart and say that it's love.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, I have a bit of a juicy one, a huge life update. Life has done a 360. It's a juicy one. Like, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We need to be monetized before Vlogmas, because Vlogmas is coming. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see from Vlogmas, what gift guides you want to see, what things you want to see in these gift guides, movies that you want me to watch, and if you want me to make Christmas cookies and leave it for Santa. I don't fucking know. What do you want me to film? What do you want to see? Let me know. And without further freaking ado, let's get into this life update, because guys, life is lifing and I am sick of it. So after that curveball, so what has been going on? Like, life has been lifing, and I kind of wanted to just give you guys this update because I do go on live a lot and you guys love to chat with me on there, but I feel like I haven't just sat down and kind of gone through what's been going on, what the changes are going to be, like what's next basically. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first major change, I would say, so we backdated to mid or late October. My mum and me, not even my mum, my mum was angry at my nephew and was getting into this weird altercation for no reason. It's not that she made something out of nothing, and I think a lot of parents who have, obviously it's not her son, but obviously in general, as you know, a parent or a grandparent or whatever, like if you haven't learned the right way to become a parent, or not even right way, if you haven't learned empathy or sympathy or acknowledging your children's feelings as valid, or acknowledging people's feelings as valid, if it contradicts your own, then it's a problem and you need to be shut down. And because she was the authority figure in the situation, she just made it seem like, well, fuck you. I am the big person here. I'm going to tell you how I want it to be, and it doesn't roll like that. It doesn't work like that. Life is not like that. And she just doesn't seem to understand it. And I said to her, like, you can't do this to a child. You can't punish a child for having feelings. You can't punish a child for being upset for actions that you cause, or you don't realize the impact it's had on them. And this obviously comes from me from having a lot of therapy. You can't do that. No. And I didn't shout. I said, I walked into her room, I said, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Because he's upset and you're punishing him. Leave him alone. She got so angry and pissed off at me. She started screaming at me for no reason. It was unnecessary and uncalled for. She literally like grabbed me, dashed me out of her room. I fucking defended myself. I said, absolutely not, don't do that to me. Who are you? Like, no. And yeah, she's like, I want you gone, da da da, wrote me a whole letter. I went into it a lot more on my TikTok, so that's just kind of a rundown of what happened. So she gave me till the end of this month, so you'll be seeing this on a Tuesday, so I've basically got like 2 weeks to move, give or take. And yeah, so that happened, and don't get me wrong, it's very overwhelming. I've been on to the council, they still haven't got back to me, and obviously I've been going for viewings. As you've seen in my last few videos, I will put them in a playlist down below, and like you can see, and like you can actually see that I've been trying to move for a very, very long time. And rolling on to that point, me and my boyfriend broke up. I guess he's not my boyfriend anymore. It is the most heartbreaking thing ever, and it's not a fact. We still very much love each other. We still very much wish we could have a life together, but I think just in life there are things that just don't match, and unfortunately that was a situation that we just didn't, not even just didn't connect anymore, but we just kept clashing. And it was not even a fact, there was no factor saying that we have decided, oh well, fuck you, da, 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 you're a dickhead. No, none of that. It has all come from a place of love, which I can respect, and it's probably the most amicable ending of a relationship I've probably ever had. I still love him. I wish him all the best, and you know, as much as I would love to go into it and be like, this was wrong and that was wrong, and there there are two sides to every story. There's two people in this situation, and I put myself out online and he doesn't. So, you know, like, I think the hardest bit of a breakup is obviously how it's so cheesy. Oh, I've not just lost my partner, I've also lost my best friend. I have lost my best friend. I can't just call him up and be like, tell him anything or anything like that. I think for me is the hardest bit. I had such a, what do you call it? Like, I don't know. I just, like, safety. He was a huge safety net for me. He made me feel super safe. And, you know, losing the relationship you have with their family, like, it's so hard. And I don't know, it's a difficult one, and obviously I can't really go into it because, again, it's not just my life, it's also his. So I do have to just be wary of that and just, like, be understanding of that, which is fine. You know, you win some, you lose some, you know. I mean, it's just, the most annoying thing is like having another failed relationship and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm 25, I have no relationship. What am I gonna do if I want kids? And if I want kids, that means I've got to meet someone, and if I've got to meet someone, that means I've got to get to know them and then eventually, like, share things with them and then share my body with them. Oh, it just sounds awful. That just sounds revolting. And obviously it's early days. It is early days, so, you know, yeah, just gotta keep it moving and keep it going. And guys, if you're going through a breakup, it is going to be okay. I promise you, it will be fine. I am being delusional. I'm being very delulu at this point, but you're going to be fine. So anyway, yeah, so, and that's all happened within, I kid you not, like, within the last 3-4 weeks. It's been very quick. Things have just gone like that. I think a huge catalyst is because obviously I'm moving, high stress situation, life's got to change. And obviously when the universe gives you a situation, forces you into it, things are gonna be fucking crazy. You're gonna feel like you're drowning, and I feel like I'm drowning. And then obviously I'm having conflicts at work. Now, obviously I don't share where I work, but the conflicts at work is just for no reason. And it's always just someone wanting to one-up each other. Like, no, we all get paid the same. Just because you're in a different pay role to me. Say if someone's in a bit of a supervisor role or a management role or a different role, and they get paid different. We get paid differently for each role. I obviously get paid differently to other people, but everyone who's had beef with me is on a different pay grade to me, and it's a higher pay grade to me. So I just don't understand what the beef is about. I do understand some people have their vendettas, and then, you know, people try to chime in and be like, no, they don't have a vendetta, but they do. And I'm just like, listen, I am very sensitive to emotions, people's intentions, just generally. I'm very sensitive to things like that. And I don't know, I can pick up a vibe. I'm very good at picking up a vibe. I'm very good at being like, no, this is what you mean, or this is the situation, or you're telling me that you are not upset with me, but you're showing me that you are. And, like, do you know what I mean? And it's all this conflict, and because people are above you, they're going to be like, oh well, X, Y, Z, and then you're going to get in trouble. And it's just like, it's uncalled for behaviour. And obviously I don't understand why my work don't seem to understand or grasp this concept. I have emotionally unstable personality disorder. I've explained it to them. I said, you know, I can go up and down very quickly. Things can be very erratic. Things can be very out of control. But it is very few and far between. And I'm very trigger-based. It is very trigger-basing, like, for me. If you've pissed me off, I'm going to respond. It may be out of proportion, but if you've pissed me off, I just react. And obviously, I've worked on it. I have worked on it. I'm doing a lot better than I have, but sometimes people just like to press buttons. Why do you want to press my buttons for? What good is it going to do you? Leave me alone. And I've explained it, and I just don't, like, my management understand this very well, but other people don't. And I'm just like, and then I tell people about themselves and they just don't seem to understand it. I'm just calling people out, but I will call you. I don't care. I'm sorry, but just because my reaction to something you said is disproportionate to what you would expect me to be, doesn't mean that my feelings are invalid or that I shouldn't have reacted. because clearly you've done something that doesn't sit right with me and I've reacted, and that's the issue that you're having with me, not the fact that I've reacted so drastically. Why am I like this? I will call people out and tell people about themselves. And this is like not even just an isolated incident or isolated incidents. It has been a reoccurring pattern, and it is just like, and I say reoccurring every month. No, leave me alone. And like, just, you know, when you have, if you've ever worked in a corporate workplace or just a workplace in general, whether you've worked in hospitality or corporate or whatever, no matter where you work, it's going to be bitchy. People are basically children with no training. They have not trained to be an adult. They have not trained to be good. They've not trained to be none of that. I don't understand. But it is what it is. Let people do what they're going to do. I don't care. I do, but... So yeah, work has been a huge stress on me as well. So between work, and the thing is, right, and the thing is about work, and it's what really pisses me off the most, my actual job itself is a high stress job, but that does not stress me. My job, if anything, humbles me a lot. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's so frustrating dealing with colleagues because you're not there for them. You're there to do your job, and I'm doing my job, but you want to come poke me. Like, you know what they say, don't poke the grizzly bear. Just don't. And then you complain if the grizzly bear comes and attacks you. I don't understand. Make it make sense. I try to go to work and do my job, but it's just like, I go to work, stress. I come home, stress. Obviously, my personal life has had a huge 360. That stress. Trying to find somewhere to live and, you know, trying to just be and like live a life, you know, continue with my business, continue making content for you guys. It is a lot, and I genuinely feel like I'm being beaten down, and I don't know how much of it I can take. I'm really freaking struggling. Really and truly, I'm struggling. And when was it? A couple of days ago? No, yesterday, day before. Anyway, I felt like I was drowning. Like, I genuinely felt like I was like this underwater or something, because I couldn't cope. And I'm thinking, I've got 2 weeks to get out. What am I going to do? So there are some things hopefully in the works, but I don't know what's going to pan out and what's not. So I'm still in that limbo until I have keys in my hand or a tenancy signed. I am not going to be able to rest, which is frustrating for me because I want to be able to rest. I've been working so freaking hard for everything, you know. I had other videos planned to go up today, but I had no time to film them because I've literally been here, there and everywhere to viewings. And I had a viewing down the road from my mum's, and it was the smallest room ever. I can't actually believe it. And they went, like, it was smaller I think than my bedroom, which is small. Anyway, so I don't know what uni student they're going to be able to par that off to, but £900 a month, no, £950 a month. Be fucking for real. The room I have is the room I'm trying to get for. Rooms are bigger than that. Anyway, I'm just chatting shit now. So yeah, it's been a lot going on. I don't know how I'm coping. Working overtime is actually helping me. When I'm just left to do my job, I'm fine, because my job is very distracting. I don't think at my job. I don't think to know how to do my job, because it's so obviously you have to pay attention, but like it's so embedded. I've done the job for like 1.5 years, and it's like, or more than 1.5 years, and it's repetitive and embedded in me. I am confident in how to do my job. I'm not like you can't actually have time to think in my job. It's like not recommended, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's just yeah. Anyway, so I'm just rambling at this point. So I just feel like, God, can life give me a break? And I know I'll be happier once I'm out of here, and I know that things will settle down once I've moved and everything is done and settled and put away and all of that. But until then, I'm just like, oh, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to live. I don't know how to think. I don't know how to breathe. I don't know what's going on. I'm very like, you know? But yeah, that's where I'm at in life, and that's kind of my life update. I'm single, I'm homeless, and I'm about to be fired. Sums it up. So we're gonna end this video here. If you like this little life update, just give me a like, comment and subscribe. We're trying to like get monetized, guys. Vlogmas is also coming, so let me know what you want to know, what you want to see in Vlogmas down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.